and welcome to the Salty Boys podcast.
I just like
he would have like
The whole goddamn part of this city was like, oh, that must be mortar.
damn it. Mortar rolls behind a barrel, just shit. Every time he like somersaults behind a barrel, just like Assassin's Creed roll.
The Salty Boys podcast.
Wish becomes a cantrip.
It's
on the stack.
What's on the what the fuck?
It's on the stack. You
I
can't-
pass priority.
yeah.
That's right. Guys, I know we all changed our names to Creed in the Discord,
Rocks fall, everybody dies.
but I feel like the last session we did not make any like Creed song references, and I'm really disappointed.
I think we did.
We did?
I'm pretty sure we did.
Yeah, we did. Somebody wants to talk. That's Creed, right?
Yes. This is what I was listening to because we're playing this tomorrow. I'm not even kidding. We're playing this tomorrow.
We're all recording, right?
Oh, yeah, we are.
We are. Okay.
Damn.
No, you just need a minute. That's all good.
Okay.
You know what we haven't done in like since the first session?
Sex.
Actual intros.
We
We just start.
Nice. We're just all about the business.
We don't need an intro. Everyone knows who we are.
No,
Yeah, let's
that's a
do
good
intro and then a recap, and then I'll hit us with some exposition.
point. Yeah.
I'm going to start to my right.
Oh, that's right.
All right.
You're looking at me, and I was like, that's not right.
Stage right.
So I'm Vincent Nine Lives. I'm a Tabaxi pirate with a really bad accent.
And a really bad donkey.
And as of last session, I realized that as a pirate, I kind of suck at being sneaky. All right.
I am Creed Mangella, born to roll poorly. And we're here to make some deals and
Trade some
roll
wheels.
poorly and look at some heels.
The house always wins.
But not until we get some meals.
Rolls and tolls and all of that.
I was watching Steve Irwin the other day. Got me in my feels.
Ooh. Got him in his heart.
It did. And you know what? He wouldn't want you to be mad at that stingray.
Nope. I believe that. I truly believe that.
Yeah.
His kids are doing pretty well. Anyway.
How can you stay mad at GM? The Corvette Stingray is a great car.
Bro.
Rescue us, please. Who's next?
Okay. Hello, my name is Mortar. I just kind of apprehensive of everybody. You know, I just noticed that about myself. I'm just kind of self-realizing that that I really don't trust anybody at all. So, anywho, I'm doing okay. You know, because everything got exploded. But you know, yeah, I'm a rock gnome, artificer, artillerist, etc.
I forgot you were a gnome.
And also,
I thought you both were pirates. I really did.
3 years into the podcast.
For like a
not
while, I
knowing
thought you guys were
Bubs
both
was a
pirates.
rogue.
Or, no, I mean, robots.
no.
He's the captain. Of course he's
I
not.
have a lot of mechanical components, but I am not a robot.
That's why I thought that.
Yeah, I kept thinking he was a human, but I remember from when he said gnome, I was like, oh yeah, because he and Creed are the same size. You got your boy Mutt over here. He's going through an existential crisis right now.
More like smut.
Trying to find himself. He's like a girl going to college for the first time.
Just realized.
All right.
It's kind of like
You have the worst.
Giving it the old college try.
Oh, okay.
he's thugging it out with his pistol
He is
Where's his
indeed.
shield?
Pistol.
right here.
Shield.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to make a pistol.
I got a
You know,
shoot for you
I'm
right
immediately
here.
going on a tangent, but in older editions of D&D, you could take a Misericordia, which would give you a +1 AC, where shields would give you a +2, but you use your shielding dagger as an offhand, like, stabby. So, like, it was really cool.
Okay,
You took
Oh,
a little less.
those little like small shields with this blade,
The
right?
Misericordia is like a parrying dagger. Parry.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't even a shield. You
Almost
made
like a GT or like a Sai, or like a blade catcher type thing.
And we got our DM over here playing
Oh, yeah.
Molly.
I'm the D.
Bringing Molly back tonight.
Bringing
Guacamole.
I'm not bringing Molly back.
my boy got inspiration for that.
My name Guacamole.
Guacamole.
I'm a holy guacamole.
I'm a cleric. I like that I kept it a secret for as long as I did. I was surprised. I thought somebody was going to call me on it. I want to ask a question of your characters. Same order. In like a couple sentences, maybe just one to three. Starting with Vincent. What does your character want in this like moment in time.
Can I have an extension to 7 sentences?
Yes.
Honestly, so Vince, he's looking for a fresh start. He wants to find a reliable group of people that he can call his crew, and he wants to make a name for himself. But most importantly, he wants to do some good because he's the only survivor of his crew. Yes, they were pirates, but they had noble causes.
Creed.
We know his backstory, but in this exact moment, Creed is looking for figure out how to get his businesses off the ground and figuring out what the next steps are in terms of what is he making or scaling for an up-and-comer, and how can he grease some more palms or kind of make some more connections where two people might owe him some favors he could cash in on.
All right.
And he's also thinking about Bo. He has had quite a kinship with Bo recently. And at night, sometimes he thinks about
Bo also.
the soft... In years past, the soft caressing of Mortar's lips on his...
Harmonica.
But it's only a fleeting moment of joy followed by really just a
Can't be
heart-wrenching break. So he cannot think about it for too terribly long. But
Back to the grind. Yeah.
But there are moments where he does remember the good times.
You know, I did realize...
What the fuck is so funny?
Your goddamn face.
I did realize that
You trying to be genuine.
I used the wrong table when we rolled. Because I was like, I didn't remember the like love romance table, and I only found out when AR asked me about, hey, what were the tables you used for relationships? Because
Yeah, like
you were
it's
gonna run-
Saltmarsh.
Yeah. So I found the actual table. So it's way too late for me to try to go back and like
It's not.
fix what's been done.
It's not.
Not too late.
Would you rather?
Yeah, you can't fix a broken
I'm just
heart.
curious. If I had rolled again, I'm just curious. That's all.
Just so you know, Vincent is straight, 100%.
Yeah. So is Creed.
I'm straight.
Not gay,
And
but
so
a
is my
new gay
boyfriend. Okay.
when all three bros are sucking on his balls and some dude kisses you and you punch him in the face.
Okay, give me 2d6.
Okay. One's a 5, the other is a 3.
Okay, a 5 and a 3 would give you fought in a militia together.
That still sounds like
That's
the same
still
thing.
we stayed in a foxhole and we sucked each other's dicks.
It's just like the Spartans.
Like just, oh man, we got a lot of time on our hands. What are we gonna do?
And then
No,
hang on.
so Mortar's here. Creed has to slither down this way. And
Slither!
The angles.
hang on. I got
Visuals are crazy.
I got Creed and Mortar and
Creed
Vincent
cast
and Mortar.
grease.
Creed
No,
has
no.
Yep.
That's not his spell table. That's on my spell table. Baby.
Is this how you establish like top and bottom?
Who's the
Who's the spellcaster?
Who got the loop
spell-
first? I don't know.
The grease turns out to just be a bunch of baby lotion or baby oil.
Oh no.
Creed Diddy. That's pretty good, right?
The DM gets inspiration.
Creed Diddy. They raid his house. They got
Free Creed Diddy.
This is out of control.
Yeah. Wow. That might be like record time for like in shitification of the podcast.
It's up there. It's definitely in the top 10 because don't forget we're fighting against the 1 year anniversary episode, which literally took 15 minutes to start, and Fly Me to the Moon when Simmons left the first time. We all got really drunk.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that was.
I need to go back and listen to that.
Yeah,
I'm not-
I just
I'm not.
re-listened to the 1 year anniversary, and it's like literally takes us like 15 minutes to even start the game,
That's incredible.
and you weren't helping.
Do I ever? That's not my job. Okay. Mortar. What does Mortar want in this moment?
Well, at the beginning of this, he didn't realize that robots could just start to make their own decisions and such. Now that he's realizing that, he's kind of lost. He doesn't know what to hang on to. So that's the reason why he flocked back to the Reticence, because it's one of the few things he kind of knows. And he didn't realize that it was, again, so easy for him to get back into the Reticence. Because the thought was when he left that, hey, you got to go find something in the Frontier, and then you're accepted into the Reticence. Now that he's accepted into the Reticence, he's like, oh, am I supposed to leave the reticence and, go against what they're saying and go on my own thing? Or so he's kind of lost a little bit, and he harkening back to his love for Creed,
The pining.
the pining,
Yeah.
of the
This
simpler,
is a book talk.
of the
in the
simpler
making.
times.
Yeah. This is heated rivalry, but
Yes. Ooh, who's Ilya? I don't know. Anyway.
It's like Sex in the City, but with magic.
Yeah.
I thought I had something, but I'm going to let it.
Too many
I'm gonna
orbs.
let it go.
Anyway.
Well, hey, Sarah Jessica Parker's already on our team. It's Lagrange's.
Oh no!
Bro.
No wonder I didn't.
No,
like
we
him.
got it, bro. You didn't.
He just had to land the plane. That's all.
We gotta have the inner monologues now.
Okay. So I have for Mortar reorienting perspective after paradigm shift. I love that word. After a paradigm shift.
In Q3, we have to.
Yeah, we're considering our high synergy upscaling for stakeholders. It's our generative
Generative AI.
Yeah.
Very key word AI.
That's right.
Gen AI, if you're cool.
Yeah, bro.
Okay. Reorienting perspective after paradigm shift about robots and reticence, and hopefully finding some. What would you say? Hopefully finding some.
Semblance of peace.
Okay. Finding some peace. Yeah. Hey, we've had some nutty stuff happen recently. Mutt
is like all upside down. He's in a completely different place from where he started this campaign, because he was like sort of like Wild Dawn adjacent. He's kind of doing some Dominion heists to kind of just be edgy, get back into find himself after he liberated himself.
They're the bad guys.
Yeah, well, to him at the time, especially. Well, he's really like this cruise like really changed him, and like now he's like he threw magic around last session, and he's like, "What the hell just happened?" He doesn't even know what that's about. In his experience, Warforged can't cast magic because they're robots.
Yeah.
Right. So he's like, "How am I? What happened? This shouldn't
Oh my
work."
God. Is Creed Geppetto?
You're my dad. Yeah, so he's just like he's feeling some stuff right now. So what he wants right now is to just go talk to a couple people. Like he wants to go,
A mentor?
like to like guide him in the ways of because he's never magicked before.
Oog.
Exactly what I was thinking. He needs some oog in his life.
Sounds like you need to watch some YouTube videos or something,
I've put just a little shorthand in your player character document that you guys have access to. So I'll refer to that. You guys are welcome to refer to that. Before I jump into exposition and yapping, let's do a recap over last session because we had a lot of things go on. Anybody remember anything important or interesting happen?
Usador was watching
explosion.
A huge ass
I remember
explosion.
a wizard watching porn. I remember that.
porn. Yeah. Not a wizard, Usador.
Straight gooning and his gorbing.
Globulating.
Oh,
Pondering his orb.
even. So in addition, you guys got an orb on lease for 7 days.
It does scrying, correct?
It does scry once a day. You also investigated the scene of a crime, some kind of minor incendiary incident. You met Dominion
Sasha.
McMasha. Yep. You met an incident response team coordinator. Anything else, you guys?
Yeah, some dumbass returned evidence. Not naming any names, fucking pussy.
I'm sorry, Dad.
I think he's talking to me.
Yeah, I'm not looking though. I don't want to make sure. I don't want to single anyone out.
Well, it's two of us.
A gray haze hangs low over the stackyards, where yesterday's riot of color has settled into a dull, stained ruin. Indigo dye has seeped into the cracks of the stone. Ochre dust clings to boots and wagon wheels. The great warehouse is no longer a building, but a collapsed geometry of charred beams and shattered crates, its bones picked over by labor crews moving with exhausted precision. Dinosaurs haul debris in slow, obedient lines, and their handlers speak in hushed tones, as if afraid that the city might fracture again. And everywhere, nailed to posts, pressed into the damp wood, handed from palm to palm, Stackyard's disaster. Shaban, Parabellum, wanted in connection. Verdant Dominion offers reward for information. The ink is still fresh. That name already carries weight. Across the district, life tries to resume. Barges creak against their moorings. Prices are argued louder than usual. Suspicious lingers in every glance. No one agrees on what happened, but everyone agrees it will happen again. As our heroes awake from the night, where do you find yourselves?
I mean, we'd been staying at the main tavern. I forgot the name
Yeah,
of.
but Pax Verdant. But shit's a little fucked in there right now.
It sure is.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
there,
that's right. It got
is there
all wrecked
another
up.
kind of like quality inn near the stackyards that we? I imagine after the night that we had, we would be like, damn.
Yeah. Do you remember where you went for the Wild Dawn trial?
The rusted
Putting you
roost.
on the
Oh
Rusted,
yeah.
yeah.
Is it rust and or rusted?
Rust and Roost. Yeah. So that is near the stackyards.
Okay.
So you absolutely could have stayed there.
Yeah, I probably would have just walked on over. Y'all would have been free to do whatever. But
With your association, you would be able to let them in.
okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I didn't really want to spend the night at the library. As much as Mutt likes being at the library, he didn't want to sleep there.
Yeah, understandable. Everybody cool with that?
Sure, as long as we get Lagrange's and Crimson Maddox with us.
Yeah, for sure. Crimson may have been asked to not stay there because of his Dominion association, at the risk of doing some like retroactive stuff. Would you try to push to get him to stay with you, or would you just say like, "Hey, sorry, bud, go find your own"?
Hey, Crimson. Hey, I think some of the guys here had a little trouble accepting some of the Dominion people here. I'll toss you a couple gold, and you can go find a spot.
Oh, well, I appreciate it. Bling. When should I meet you again?
A little bit after daybreak. We'll sleep in a little bit.
I'll be here
Sounds good.
up and started earlier than you can be, so
see
whenever
you
you're
then.
ready.
I'll meet you here.
Put your best Yardley hat on.
Yes, that's what I did. In the morning, Creed, you find a note as you awake left on your nightstand. Something you notice about it right away before you even start reading it is that the ink inside, kind of folded, is that the ink itself is glowing like embers.
I'm gonna smell it.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like it's burning.
Cool. What else could I glean? Well, I'm gonna open it, take a look at it.
Sure.
Too.
You open it. It reads, "The revolution awaits. We never needed a truce with the Dominion. Tonight, a new dawn breaks in the low docks. Follow the flame."
I'm gonna put that in my pocket.
Okay.
Were you reading that anywhere near where we were sleeping?
When Creed reads stuff out loud, his inner monologue is actually him shouting IRL. So
Gilbert Godfrey takes over.
Mortar.
I'm just picturing Iago now.
join us in the stackyards.
Mortar. You receive a telepathic message. Not from Vincent this time. You receive a telepathic message. Troubling events in the weave. Unsanctioned utilization of Enuncia. Most unnatural. Comprehensive inventory of artifacts required, effective immediately. New artifacts cataloged, subject to temporary bonus.
So basically, this is just telling me I need to collect some artifacts because of this event that happened, right?
Yeah, so they're requesting comprehensive inventory of artifacts required, effective immediately. So I'm going to let you choose investigation or history.
History.
Okay, you got it.
Oh fuck! it's a 3, but let me check my history bonus. That's probably not going to help either. 3.
+3?
Yes.
Okay,
This
so
sucks.
6 total. You remember something. You remember somebody getting in trouble for not doing an inventory in the past. So you know that like inventories are kind of important to the Reticence.
So am I to glean from this that I need to define these artifacts that are missing?
That would be a good question for someone in the Reticence.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, and then Mutt and Vincent. Your cord, is it on your person? Is it like, are you wearing it?
I would proudly put it right here on my chest.
Nice. You feel it vibrate for a minute. And a little voice speaks from the cord. It says, "We are assisting the Dominion in their investigation. Leads claim that the agitator is utilizing a force from the frontier. Information reported will be rewarded."
Interesting. Mutt actually put it like in one of the ridges of his arm,
Oh, nice.
like hair. So it's
Yeah.
like a
Like
communicator.
like in the wood green.
something like that.
Yeah, nice.
Kind of installed it somehow.
Love it.
Can you give my message one more time?
Sure. The revolution awaits. We never needed a truce with the Dominion. Tonight, a new dawn breaks in the low docks. Follow the flame. You guys are in the Rust and Roost. I wanted to call it the Roost and Rust, and now I'm not sure which one it is.
Rust and Roost.
Whoops. Rust and Roost. Okay. Rust and Roost?
Yeah. Because I kept thinking it was rusted roost.
Rust. Oh yeah, rust and roost. Okay.
So
As you remember,
I was gonna say, as it vibrates, I probably would have like, what the? You know, like, I was like, I didn't know what this was.
the cat thing where they like pop up and like
Yeah.
freak out.
But then it's a cord on the ground that's like moving on its own, so you start like
Yeah,
bouncing at it.
You get a couple.
and I shamefully catch it, and I look at you, and I'm like, you didn't see that.
I didn't see what.
Wink.
Would Vincent say like exactly, or would Vincent say like you didn't see the thing that I just told you not to see? When he
No,
like,
I would literally just wink.
Okay.
And be like, I got it.
cool. So inside the Rust and Roost, it is not as nice as Pax Verdant. This is a place that prides itself on being a rough and tumble, blue collar. This is where the Teamsters go to drink for like, hey, I got 2 hours to like get blasted after my shift, and then I'm going home and passing out. Morning crowd, not real big, but the regulars who are here are either like passed out at the bar. You'll see some like ship hands that are pretty rough around the edges here as well.
It's like that scene from Shameless, the beginning of like the first season. The guy's passed out of the bar, and the bartender's like, "Morning, Frank," and cracks an egg into a beer.
Yes, some nasty drinks are going on here.
Mutt's just like looking around. I was like, "Damn, this is drinking stuff is something else." He's going to tell Vincent, take your time, do whatever you need to. I'm going to head over to the library, but I'm going to pop outside and wait for Crimson. Make sure he catches this.
Anybody else?
Chris just
Probably,
think- no, please.
sorry. Go
Please.
ahead. I was just gonna say I'd probably just to keep with the feet. I would probably go for a morning run sprint just to keep training.
Yeah.
Cree's just thinking about that letter.
Yeah.
It doesn't sit right with him.
Okay. How about Mortar?
It doesn't sit right with them either.
The reticence missive? Or-
Oh, the reaction to my thing. Okay, okay, sorry. Apologies. It doesn't I'll just say it again. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily seem right to him because he's realizing that there are a lot more important things to do than do reticent duties. But
okay.
on the same note, he's kind of like, oh, I probably should just do this because like I don't want to. Yeah, I just got back in.
It's been
Yeah.
10 hours.
I know.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sucks that you don't. It sounds like Mortar doesn't understand what they're asking him to do.
Right, exactly.
Right off the bat. Which makes sense. That would be frustrating. Okay, is everybody leaving Rust and Roost?
Oh, I'm just going outside because we
Going
told
outside.
Crimson to
You're
meet
going
us.
for a run. Creed, are you sticking in Rust and Roost?
I'm sticking in for a minute, just kind of observing. It's because I haven't been in there for why?
Not very long.
Been.
Mortar.
When Mortar woke up, he realized that he was tossing and turning in his sleep, and so there's a bunch of tubes all over the place. So now he's organizing all the tubes and putting it back in his bag.
Word. Cool. Alrighty. So you guys, after not very long, you see Crimson, little halfling guy, kind of march in. You like run past on your left. Howdy. Good to see you. I'm on my way.
I stop real quick. It's like, what do you think about someone saying that there's an agitator on the frontier?
Well, I'd say that's not surprising given the explosive reaction in the warehouse. Is that what have you heard?
Not much. Just that we need to help with the investigation, and that is the suspect. Is a force from the frontier.
I do hope they are brought to justice.
When they say frontier, what's the first place you think of?
When I think the frontier, I think the wilds outside the city, frankly. I don't think of Port Ormos itself as part of the frontier.
Thank you. And I just kind of keep running.
Yeah.
Kind of sit on that for a little bit.
So Crimson makes it to Mutt. Good morning, Mutt.
Good morning, Mr. Maddox. How we doing?
Good. How are you?
Well, be honest with you, yesterday was a confusing day for me for a lot more reasons than just the explosion. Emotions over
Sure.
the explosion site. My understanding is that you still have some magical abilities left over from your time as a cleric.
I sure do.
Where did you learn magic, and how did you know that you did?
My magic was, I view it as sort of a gift. I did have a mentor, sort of a teacher. My gifts came from a being we considered sort of a demigod, a conduit, if you will, of divine power. One who lived among us and it was not the best experience at the time, but I sort of understood what it took, if that makes sense.
Sure. If I can be a little bit more concrete than that, like the minute that you learned that you could do magic, like how did you feel? Like the first time you cast a spell?
Saved.
Interesting. That's Crimson. I forget actually. I haven't finished editing that podcast episode. Yeah. So was he with us during the whole debacle? I don't think he was. Do you guys remember
which
Crimson?
debacle?
The whole thing with the wreckage explosion. Like we were.
I think he was.
I thought he was there with us
once. Yeah,
pretty sure
he was
there.
not very active.
No, that's
we
why.
didn't require his services.
Right.
No, he was with me. I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
because
right.
he
He wanted
asked
to be
you
your-
to be his mentor.
It's like basically be my Mr. Miyagi.
I had a question though. Did I see him do magic? Like,
Probably would
I
have.
don't think. Well,
Okay.
would we have like seen?
I mean,
it, though?
you might have seen the glow from when because the only two times I did magic was message to him, and then I cast
Charm
charm person.
I think
so
you
you probably
definitely would have seen Charm Person.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like material,
Oh, gotcha.
material, somatic, verbal components. So like, it's not a secret when somebody's casting a spell.
Yeah. Mutt still didn't know what he was doing. Like he just like thought he was like walking up and like being extra friendly.
Yeah.
And he cast
Sorry,
a spell.
I'm ripping us out real quick, but table talk. I'm cool with like your guys' spells looking like something as long as there's a like audible, verbal, and like some sparkle, some glitter, some energy, something like going on that makes it
Right.
obvious that you're casting a spell.
Yeah, especially for those. I mean, like there are spells that don't do that,
Right.
But like it's explicit when they don't. But yeah, no, I mean like that's what I was going for with charm person because that like magic light explosion like freaked the heck out of Mutt. He's like, "What did I just do?"
Right.
So you probably would have seen that. So I'm gonna ask Crimson and be like, "So yesterday, I believe you probably were there, and I think you saw me cast a spell."
I did.
Yeah,
That was quite the surprise.
It surprises me more than it surprises you. Trust me. I don't know how. I don't know what is going on. I got to be honest with you. I think I might need to go hang out with Mr. Orange for a little while today. Check in with him because I know he's a very powerful spellcaster in his own right, and I do not understand why that happened.
I wish you the best of luck.
I don't know. I don't even know how to cast spells if I want to right now. Like, what am I going to do? Like, Spider-Man hands? He's just like Spider-Man hands and nothing's happening.
I do wish you luck on your journey. If you have any further questions, I'll lend you my experience to the best of my abilities.
I appreciate it. I really do. It seems that we might be walking on different paths here. My magic might be coming from a different source than where yours came from, but I just wanted to get the best opinion I could out of you.
My understanding of the weave is limited, of course. I understand there's the weave, and I understand there's sort of a divine magic, and then, as the reticents like to keep close to their chest, perhaps a third kind of magic that most of us aren't privy to. So
The magic of friendship.
that I believe in.
Fair enough. Well, I'll pop in and let them know you're here because I still don't know if they're going to let you in the bar today or not.
I would not try my luck, but
Yeah.
I'll wait here for Mr. Creed, and I'll see if I can begin some lessons, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm
Listen
gonna
to
pop
mine.
my head in the door and I'm like, all right, Crimson's here, and I'm gonna leave and go to the library.
Thank you, Mr. Mutt. Anyways, cool. Let's pop over to Creed.
Gets up. That damn robot. What's the bartender in the Busty Spruces bar again?
Busty Spruce. Did we name him? I doubt we named him.
I can't remember. I think
No,
he
you
just
didn't.
talked.
I don't think he even said there was a bartender because when he did the trials,
Bo?
He
was just like
he
empty.
talked.
Yeah.
He talked to you because he was
He
the
did,
one who
yeah.
gave you the actual trial.
oh, it was a bartender. I thought that was
Yes.
like a different guy.
No.
It's Gaspard.
Damn.
Gasp hard.
Gaspard. Yeah.
I will.
So
I will gasp.
Gaspard
gasp,
has
gasp
got
hard.
has got forearms of a working man of many years.
Oh, like Machamp ass looking
Yeah. He's got the anchor on one arm. He's got the
dude without any milk.
dinosaur on the other.
So this motherfucker's looking like Popeye.
Yeah. Yeah. This is one
Got-
Popeye looking motherfucker.
You got a can of spinach.
Yeah. Shaved head, couple scars on his face, cauliflower ears. You don't see
Stay
a
away from him.
You don't see a bouncer, so you think maybe this guy is a bouncer. Maybe he enjoys the fight a little too much. But he smiles, one tooth missing. He goes, sleep well.
Yeah, thank you for Thank you for the nice accommodations for me and my boys. I know
Anything for the cause.
I had a question for you though, Gaspard. I know we have our usual crew, it looks like here, just based off the varying levels of sleep. Did you notice anything funny last night? Anybody coming in that was a little bit different than usual? You seem pretty on top of things.
Yeah, no one comes out of the rusted roost without my permission or my knowing.
I didn't think so. Someone left me this note here. He's going to pull it out. Like, do you have any notions on who left it?
Yes. I do.
Great. I guess my next question is then, can you educate me a little more about who left it and why?
This is a real champion of the cause. Someone who's interested in taking the fight to the Dominion.
But why would somebody want to disrupt that right now, especially at this point? Is someone trying to make a move? Obviously, someone's trying to make a move here, but I mean, I guess in terms of the Dominion's a pretty expansive group, so why would the Wild Dawn want to try to shake some more feathers right now?
Yeah, he tilts his head, and you are new. I don't hold that against you, but we can speak plainly. We're among friends here. And he looks at one of the old timers kind of slumped over the bar. He goes, Pete, how long you been fighting the Dominion? He goes, years. And kind of falls back over. He's like, old Pete never gave up the fight. Now, the Wild Dawn is not one person. It's not even a council. It's a movement, right? What do you do when the movement stops moving? You got to get it started again. And that's what yesterday was. It was a spark.
So we were responsible for the stockyards.
He looks at you. What do you think?
What was I doing in that warehouse?
What was doing in the warehouse?
Me doing in that warehouse for the stock for my mission. My first.
Oh, you just had to go find a cache, a weapons cache.
He says, we're the Wild Dawn. We're in and out of every warehouse, every calloused hand, every hand that pulls rope, every boot that has holes worn into it. That's the Wild Dawn. We are the heartbeat of Port Ormos. Verdant Dominion, and he kind of glances out the window. You can see the governor's palace, the Silkway. You see one parade-dressed brontosaurus, neck kind of outstretched. He says, that indulgence, that pageantry is on the backs of our people. Now, they lose some fancy textiles. They lose some dyes. And this town's about to go on military lockdown. Do you think that was an actual truce between the Wild Dawn and the Verdant Dominion?
I don't know if I think it's a truce, but I know if it's just a heartbeat beating and nothing else connected to it, then it all falls apart and the heart stops beating after that. So I'm just trying to think a little bit more pragmatically about why we'd attack our own city.
He says, we don't need converts. That's not what this is about. You can simply move along. You can be a part of the Wild Dawn that was. He kind of turns to go back to some duties.
All right. Thank you for your candor, Gaspard. I appreciate you being so upfront, especially with a newbie like me.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't turn, but he says, like I said, you're among friends here. We can speak plainly.
I appreciate that. I will take my leave.
Yeah, cool. Mortar
notices that, what's it called? Mutt has left the building, and he did notice that he did, in fact, cast a spell. And he's realizing all these things so quickly. You know, robots are becoming sentient. They're starting to cast spells now. Like, what the heck? So he decides to, is it okay, if it's okay with you, decides to follow.
I like that. That's cool. Yeah. Are you like, give me a stealth roll.
Oh, jeez.
I'm assuming you're like trying to like tail him.
You're gonna trip over a barrel.
Clandestine.
All your fucking tubes falling out.
Stealth is, with these dice rolls, probably. It's +2. Okay.
Don't breathe in. I'm so sorry, guys.
13 plus 2, 15. I gotta roll these dice hard because I've been rolling small ones with them.
So Mortar, you
Doing a
My passive perception is 14.
doing opposed perception.
Yeah,
then?
give me a perception check.
God damn it.
I'd say passive, but
8. was an 8.
My passive is
Okay.
14. I'm assuming that I would have like seen him too. Well,
I just like
he
the
would have
idea
like
that-
had
The whole
that pass me.
goddamn part of this city was like, oh, that must be Mortar.
Mortar rolls behind a barrel. Just oh shit! I'm gonna do it again.
We don't have Foley right now.
Every time he like somersaults behind a barrel, he just like Assassin's Creed roll, but really obvious.
He's a gnome though, so he's like not making that much fright. You gotta do like 3 or 4 dodge rolls.
Sneaking up on me, all Assassin's Creed style.
Yeah. Okay, so but
Jumping in
yeah,
some head.
I mean, hey, it's a loud city.
Yeah, Mutt doesn't notice.
You just hear, fuck!
That's beautiful.
I needed to fart, so I dropped a book, but I didn't fart at the same time, so I dropped the book, and everyone looked at me, and then I farted.
Have you seen the video of the dude walks onto the elevator, goes, I'm sorry. Okay.
There was one. I remember a memory of it. Travis showed me one time where the guy's like does that. Like he coughs to cover up his fart, and then he shits his pants.
It's incredible. Okay. Mutt, you will make it to the books and baths. And Mortar will be tailing you. We'll hop to that really quick. Creed and Vincent, you guys are outside the busty spruce,
The
Rusted Root, the AI
Rusted-
country band.
Rust and Roost.
Rust and Roost.
I want to call it the Rust and Root. Rust
Yeah, because that's
Roost.
Rusted Root is that AI country band.
Oh, yuck.
That was they like won some stuff on Spotify. They like hit the
wow.
top of the charts or something, but it's fake because they bought their streams.
Oh, nice.
So,
Yeah. So as I'm you're outside.
You sound like RFK Jr.
Here's a hairball. It's all right. Vincent's got his leg outstretched, just licking. Hey, not your butthole. Come on.
So I'm guessing you're outside.
I am now.
Yeah. I would just like say, Creed. After some thinking last night, I'm like kind of like not looking you in the eye. I'm like kind of shamed. And I was like, it might have been more prudent if I didn't offer our hands so many times.
Hey, I got a little bit hot last night. There was a bomb. Maybe I might not have been in the best moods at that point. So I'm also sorry because I probably should have cooled it a little bit more. We're still new in the city, so that's also my fault.
I'll do my best to be discreet from now on. But I must say that when you grabbed the rapier, it's pretty badass.
Oh yeah, that it hurt like hell.
Mr. Creed, if you don't mind me saying, I think Vincent and I both have some wisdom to glean from you. If you would be willing to share with us and continue cooperation with us.
I think we should speak as equals instead of subordinates.
I was going to say I don't.
I didn't
I
mean
don't
to
need a new
volunteer.
capitan.
I didn't mean to volunteer. It's like that. I mean, see, with a marketplace of ideas, or something like that.
Ah, yeah, we'll call it meta.
Maybe have a virtual
Fair,
reality. Or
Well, perhaps I may be able to impart wisdom in an area of my specialty, and vice versa. Just we could figure that out, kind of.
And
thing.
Crimson, what is your speciality?
Well, I do have clerical expertise, and while
You're
I may
a
not
pencil
have,
pusher?
sort of, in the divine magic sense.
I make fun of you, but truly, I can't even read very well. So
Oh well,
I tip my hat to you. I literally tip my cowboy hat, my pirate hat to you.
I appreciate the etiquette. I will admit that's not my area of expertise, but it is appreciated. Thank you. And he kind of like awkwardly bows.
Okay.
He says, "But listen, Vincent, I have seen you in a fight, and I must say I'm quite impressed with what I see."
I just like I have had my share of combat. So if there's one thing I do well, it's kill.
Oh, I see. I'm a bit of averse to blood myself. If I can avoid seeing it, I will.
It might be best if you stay in the back of the front lines.
Well, sure, of course. But if you're wounded or something, some such, I'd be happy to rush to your aid.
I don't
Either of you.
I don't get wounded.
Fair. I believe that.
Where did you end up staying anyway, Crimson?
Oh, I found a place.
Motel 6.
Can I get a D8 roll from somebody?
Yeah. 8.
Oh, I stayed in the Silkway.
I found it on the floor.
I've got a friend at the Whispering Loom.
Wow. I guess that 2 gold really sent you over there, didn't it?
It did quite.
I'm glad you enjoyed. I wish I could have been your company with you over there instead of in the Rust and Roost, but it was
I assumed you were treating me.
I guess I was.
He's like, well, I wouldn't accept a trade so one-sided. I imagine.
That's fine.
I learned it from you, so I think I can make this up because I did in fact hear a couple of rumors while I was there. I happened to overhear that a client was hoping to make a discreet meeting with a potential buyer for a map to a place called Fort Brightstone. It's a new outpost belonging solely to the Verdant Dominion. A client needs to make a discreet meeting with a potential buyer for a map to Fort Brightstone. The Wild Dawn would look to poach this for themselves. They're looking for a facilitator of sorts, and well, you came to mind. I could put your name in the hat, in the ring.
Do you know who else might be in that ring? There's not a lot of pull that I think I have around here, but I think with you and your friends,
Well,
maybe it could bolster my...
I could get you in the door, but I think it would be on you to make the sell of you as a facilitator. I think what they'd be asking for is for you to arrange a meeting place, time, and maybe security detail, something along those lines.
I know just the people.
He said, did I overhear that you were looking for the ne'er-do-well who sold you that donkey creature?
I put my hand on my pistol. Do tell more.
No disrespect meant, of course. He said, but there was an exotic animal vendor pop-up shop opening near the Silkway. It looked to be most of the marketplace would be taken over by exotic animal sales. So perhaps you might find a lead.
How far away is that from here?
The Silkway?
Yes.
The Silkway is where Mutt and Mortar are headed. It's about an hour walk.
Okay. Would you be interested in going to the Silkway?
Yeah, that sounds like a great time.
Copiers.
Speaking of, let's hop over
We
to
split this goddamn party up one more time.
Books and Bads, baby. So, the valet.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Much just walks up as normal. And I forget, what was the valet's name? I forget. Doesn't matter. Warforged
Yeah.
guy. Anyway, he walks up and he's like, brother, how we doing this morning?
Very well, thank you, sir.
Brother. Nah, I have a question to ask you, my friend, before we get in here. I actually require your expertise for a moment.
Jesus.
I have no expertise.
You do.
I'm a valet.
You do, sir. You have expertise in being like me, of the race of metal.
My boy sound like Martin Luther King Jr.
Martin Luther King. Dream.
I had a dream that all robots would one day. Anyway, he's like, I just require your expertise as a fellow man made of metal. That's all I need to know.
Okay.
How many of our kinsfolk have you known that have the ability to cast magic?
None.
Well, make that one. I cast spells last night, and I don't know how I did it. So I'm here to talk to Mr. Orange about that, because he's the best spellcaster I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, he sort of scratches his head and goes, I think you should see Mr. Orange.
All right, well, you have a good rest of your day, brother.
You too. And then, hang on. He closes the door after Mutt. Dude, I mean, if you're walking out, he just goes, "Oh, hi."
James Bond music.
Yeah. Are you interested in the same thing you were last time?
I mean, the Reticence headquarters is here, so you could just always go with that.
Yeah, I'm just going to check out the Reticence,
All right. He opens up the door.
Why do you sound so fucking suspicious?
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Yeah. He just opens the door and goes, "After you, sir. Have a good day."
He moves out of his breath. He's like, oh, okay, well, and then just.
Yeah, you're good. Assuming like it's kind of steamy in here, Mutt doesn't have any reason to think he's being tailed, so you make it to
Sure.
Mr. Orange, Dr. Orange's.
Yeah, Mr. Orange. Orangutan at law.
That's right. Private. So the door, it's a little steamy, got a little condensation. You see that he's replaced the palm fronds and the ferns near his office. The door is closed, but what do you do?
Knock.
Yeah. Ooh.
Was that
Which you take to mean enter.
Okay. Sometimes I need translation.
We need subtitles.
In audio.
That's what anytime I go, which you take to mean, that's a subtitle.
It's like Kung Pao, where like what was it? The sound that the girl made, like "wee" or whatever, and it's like
You never make it.
no, but like there's the one time where it's like "wee," and the subtitle is like 6 pages long.
Totally forgot about it. Yeah.
Yeah. So he goes in, and he's Mr. Orange, I've been really bothering the hell out of you lately, and I have to apologize for that, but you're one of the wisest men I've ever met, and I need your wisdom now more than I did last time I was here.
Ook, which you take to mean I am no man.
Well, no offense, I'm sorry.
And then like a strange orangutan laugh kind of chuckles from out of him.
and then he kills a Nazgul.
He doesn't kill just a fucking Nazgul.
The Witch King of
Angmar. I know your face. Someone was lifting part of that mace off screen, by the way. So he
because
could
that
lift
thing's
that.
so freaking big.
Yeah. They made it 8 feet.
Jesus. It's almost as big as Gunkbog's hammer was.
4 people.
Ooh. Anyway, Mutt is just going to say to Mr. Orange, I'm just going to go ahead and come out and right and say this. I have somehow acquired the ability to cast spells, but I don't know how to.
Ooh, which you take to mean this is not surprising to me.
What? How many Warforged have you ever met that can cast magic? All the Warforged I've ever met, we are constructs. We can't cast magic. That doesn't work like that.
Ooh.
Which
But you're
what?
not quite sure what he means by that.
I'm actually going to look at him and like scratch my chin. I'm more confused than I walked in here.
He sees your confusion. He reaches over and grabs a book and passes it to you. The title is The Weave and Its Components, Unraveling the Mysteries of the Weave.
Oh. This is that magic the reticents talk about, isn't it? Or something like that?
Ooh, which you take to mean no.
Okay. I must have missed that then. Magic hadn't been on the top of my priority list as a...
Mortar, you're at the door. You're at like the threshold.
So I'm seeing all this happening, yes?
Yeah, you're seeing it. You're hearing it.
Okay.
Do we get a metal pipe sound effect again?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so he's listening to all this, and
Yeah, can you give me one more stealth roll?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, maybe we will get the metal bang.
11 plus...
Damn it.
So you like lets out a fart.
11 plus 2.
Let's see. That's
13.
That's not bad. Yeah. So you're like, you got some mist. You got some things working for you. You're hiding around the side of the door, something like that.
One of your tubes is like a listening tube.
That's incredible. Up to you.
Yeah,
What is your goal here?
My goal here is to uncover how Mutt is going to go about understanding his ability to do that, and he feels like to fully know how that's going to flesh out, he needs to know the beginning of how that connection those wires are connecting with each other.
Makes sense.
But he does want to know what's on that book, and I'm not sure if he can see it through the mist. So
If I can cut you off, I would think that Mortar is probably in the same position Mutt is. Like he thinks like this is a robot made from like metal and wires. Like how are you magic?
I know exactly. So, but his thing is that he wants to understand how this whole thing is he's gonna go about understanding it. He wants to know from the beginning how it's put together.
Yeah.
So like he got this information from Mr. Orange.
Yeah.
That's an aspect because Mr. Orange could be something that he could maybe go back later and get more information from.
Mr. Orange kind of uses his long monkey fingers to like flip through a couple pages and then points to a passage in the book that says, "The weave is a mystery to many, but the way the weave perceives living beings and living objects is not as simply conduits, but as part of the weave itself." And so he does a hand gesture that kind of is like, Of course, solved.
All right. This is going to take me a little while to. I understand the words that are on the page, but understanding the meaning is going to take me a little while. So may I hold on to this book for a while?
Ook.
Which is yes.
Library card. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Get out my library card, write the thing down.
Yeah.
Here's my rental thing.
Right.
Put it in my pouch. Now, the one thing that this doesn't leave me answers to is in the very short term, it seems that some of my magic can be very useful. The one thing I do know from watching Creed in particular cast magic, he has a focus. Is there something that I might... What do you think? Do we normally need focuses? I don't know how this works.
Ook.
All right. Well, that... how do I know what a focus is? How do I figure that out?
He thumbs to a chapter in your book. Oh, I guess you put it in your page. He points to the book.
Oh, yeah. I get it back out.
Ook. And then there's a... So you take to mean table of contents, chapter 5. Says
it goes to-
arcane foci.
Nice.
Yeah.
Page 394.
Yes.
So Mutt's like reading through it, and he's like, wait a minute.
The things you glean in like a quick... The arcane foci are personal. They can be made. They can be mutable. But they do have to be like usually an object. In rare cases, some people can make them like tattoos or something sort of unorthodox. But especially for like beginner spellcasters, it's recommended a wand or an orb or a staff or something like that.
Mutt has an idea, and he realizes, because he knew exactly when he said something personal and constructed and all that stuff, right? So he's like, wait a minute. He sets the book down, he gets back in his bag, and he brings out the other half of the blockchain that he gave to Jack Falstaff.
Yeah.
The one made from the chains that he was bound in.
Yeah.
And he puts it on his neck as a necklace. And how big is Mr. Orange's office?
He's an adult male orangutan. They are freaking big.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to cast a message at him and say, did this work?
Ooh.
And I hear that
You
back
hear
in message.
Why, yes, of course, my
You
good
take it to
friend.
mean no.
You hear ook, but in your mind you hear, of course it worked. What did you expect?
I don't know. I didn't expect anything. Yeah. So Mutt found his focus.
There you go.
I think he's good to go now. So he can like cast magic without doing it accidentally. He thanks Mr. Orange for his time, and he puts, a couple. I think the customary tip for the bath was
1 gold?
$1 gold. Yes,
Yeah.
he's going to put another gold piece in his thing. He's like, I'll bring the book back at 1 piece, I swear.
Ook.
All right, and he's going to head out.
Mortar. Mutt is on his way past. There's a chance he might find you.
How far am I from the reticence?
It would be like a dash. It would be like
Okay,
I would need an
so-
athletics check.
So actually,
run
what I'm going to do is
You're probably gonna have to roll anyway. Go ahead.
I was
we'll
going
walk
to
through it.
cast Long Strider on myself. And quickly.
That is loud and visible.
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna just do it. If I can do a stealth check to get over there,
Yeah.
is that okay?
So stealth would be like you Mission Impossible up against the wall and hope that he doesn't see you. If you're trying to like dash away, that's going to be athletics.
Now, I will tell you that no matter what you do, Mutt's going to be rolling at disadvantage because he's reading the book.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go through it. I can do acrobatics.
Acrobatics is
Is it this or is it?
that would be okay if you want to
A trapeze set falls from the ceiling.
Ooh.
If you want to climb the wall, I'm going to say acrobatics.
Well, like Spider-Man.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
There's a what do you call it? Like crown molding on these walls. It's kind of old saloon vibes. So yeah, if you want to like climb the wall and kind of stick to the best of your ability.
No. I decide in the moment I'm gonna put a little pieces of Scotch tape on my fingers.
Okay,
All right,
yeah.
I'm gonna go roll it. Acrobatics check. 19 plus 2.
Yeah, you're up there.
Man, that
if
Port
he's
Omo
looking-
Scotch is good.
Yeah. If he's looking, yeah. If Mutt's looking down, he's not even looking up, so he wouldn't notice you at all. As you're up there, you see an orangutan head peek out and sort of make eye contact with you and go, ook. Which you take to mean, what you doing?
I'm just. Wait. So he sees me. Where's Mutt at that point?
Mutt is starting to go down the stairs.
Okay, so I'm hanging up here and I'm like, oh,
I'm looking for my boyfriend Creed.
I'm just trying out my new gear. Scotch tape. And then I pull one
Scotch
hand
tape
away.
fingers. Yeah.
This my hair, Scotch tape fingers.
He kind of like
Shakes his head.
And then you hear the door close behind him.
Yeah. And then I fall abruptly on the ground because Scotch tape.
Because you only got the one hand. Cool.
You should have got the double-sided Scotch tape.
Yeah. So we'll pop back over to the Silkway.
I also sent you Usador IRL, just so you know.
No. Okay.
Same thing you sent me.
Yes. That is Usador IRL. Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh my god! Woo! That is heinous.
Oh God.
That is rough to look at.
Usador IRL.
Oh, that was terrible.
You should knock before you enter. Pondering the orbs. I am the orb. Okay.
No matter what you do, you cannot convince me that picture was not taken in Germany.
Bro, it had to
Probably.
be.
Yeah. So you guys have walked up the long upward climb towards the Silkway. As you see, as you enter the stackyards, the low docks, a lot of the places, the brine front, the places you guys have been, there have been kind of plazas, marketplace areas that have either been inhabited or not, with like seasonal vendors, things like that. The Silkway, you see, they are just finishing up setting up the exotic animal symposium in one of the nicest squares in Port Ormos. This is definitely where like the nobles go to hang out. There, you see couples sort of arm in arm, sort of just going to see. It's like a mixture of a petting zoo. You see that private collectors are sort of examining all the kinds of livestock. You see different breeds of sort of like ornamental dinosaurs, mammals, many creatures and things. The smell is rough, to be frank. But the pennants and banners and flags that are flying, you wouldn't know that a bomb just went off in this city yesterday.
So before we started, I want to send a message to him. Just let him know I'm going to be hunting for the bastard who ripped me off. So I just want to let him know where I'm at, so that they'll have an idea of where to find us.
Yeah.
Especially if things go south.
Sure.
So I'm looking around. I've got leg wanges with me. And I'm like, leg wanges, we're going to go for a little hunt.
Man.
And I was like, I look at Creed, I was like, you don't have to follow me, but I have some unfinished business. And I start like
Whatever
walking.
makes you feel better.
I put the red hank or whatever. I looted it off of the people that we killed.
Yeah.
Like bandanas.
Yeah.
And I just kind of put it over my face, just to kind of,
That's a dangerous game you're playing.
I love it. Yeah.
just to kind of, so he doesn't like recognize me.
Yeah, you get like a couple of looks. It's not wild for someone to be kind of like protective of their identity. You see sort of nobles walking around with kind of like opera masks or like masquerade masks. It's not a masquerade ball, but you see that some, especially like higher society, might not want to be immediately recognizable to just anybody on the street. So you look a little cruder than most of this populace, but you don't look out of place by wearing a bandana. So
I look around at the masks and I just kind of feel a little self-conscious. So I pull off the bandana. I cut little eye slits. And I put it over my eyes.
Now we have the Hamburglar. Port Ormond.
that's amazing.
Fucking Grimace right behind him.
We're gonna say you're gonna dedicate some amount of time to perusing. Creed, what would you like to do?
Oh man, I guess I'm gonna try to go back to the hotel where Crimson was at.
Yeah. So Crimson's with you, so he can
Yeah.
kind of direct you, and he tells you that he stayed. Oh, he said the Whispering Loom.
Yeah.
So he takes you to the Whispering Loom. You see that it's a boutique specializing in fabrics, but it is nearby to Ringing Gables, if you recall, with the old boy Benoit Harrowell. You hear something coming from that shop, but you stand sort of at the threshold of the Whispering Loom.
Now, Crimson, you just give me 1 second here. I'm hearing something real familiar.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I'm going to rush in real quick.
He's practicing again on the Bagcordian pipe, if you recall.
Mr. Harrowell.
Oh, Mr. Creed, how are you?
I'm doing great. I think we need a duet right now.
A duet, you say? That's Crimson's voice. A duet, you say?
Oh yes, and he pulls out a shofar.
So between the shofar, the bagcordian pipe, there's a younger half elf man.
Does the entire city have to do a wisdom save now?
Not yet.
There's a younger half elf man who is just beating some sticks on sort of a longer, thicker stick. Let me get a performance check. I got a 6.
I got a 12.
Okay, yeah, that's not bad. So yeah, your shofar rang, nice and clean. It appears that Benoit is maybe not used to an accompaniment. He's used to kind of doing a solo act with the bagcordian pipe. So he's not really keeping up with your. It's not really my tempo.
Yeah.
It's not really my tempo.
Oh my god, the tempo.
Are you rushing or are you dragging?
It's all good.
Yeah, so he's kind of like struggling to keep up.
Creed's playing Caravan.
kind of comes to an end of a jam session. And he goes, "I have a lot to learn from you." Probably.
I just been practicing. I've just been, like you said, Mr. Harrowell, I've been practicing. I've gotten a lot better. I summoned an entire farm of animals back at Pax Verdant.
He says, "Really?" He grabs a notebook really quick. He says, "Can you tell me anything about what did you do special?"
I was in the moment, and I tell you, I was just playing a bunch of notes, and then
Where were you?
I was at Pax Verdant.
Oh.
Pax Verdant.
Were you drinking?
Oh, was I drinking?
Okay. Yeah, he takes note. Yeah. What were you drinking? Do you remember?
Oh, there was a lot of dog wine. I think played some part in that.
Dog wine. Okay. He's like taking notes. He's like, okay, I think I can work out some variables here. Dog wine, shofar, animals. Okay. He's like, fascinating. Listen, I'll get back to you. I really appreciate it. He says, listen, he looks around. You hear him rifle around. He passes you a gold piece. I appreciate the information.
Thank you.
Of course.
He's gonna flip that back in. It's like I just wanted to let you know that I've been practicing. It's been a great time. So
Yeah,
if I
likewise.
notice anything else,
Stop by anytime.
I'll be sure to come and let you know. I did have one question though for you.
What you need?
There's been some mutterings around the city of at least from what I've heard, some of the factions maybe are doing a little bit more internal feud. And I don't know if you've heard anything, but any information would be well gleaned.
I keep my nose out of politics. I'm just here for the music.
I thought you might be, but I just figured I'd ask. So thank you so much for your candor.
Of course.
If you hear anything though, please don't hesitate to reach out.
He kind of taps his ears. He says, "They're well tuned."
Oh, I know. I do know.
Huh? Cool.
I'm sorry. I was in a rush. I didn't know if you were open, but I just had to come in and show you.
Of course, you're always welcome.
I've
Stop
been
by
practicing.
anytime.
Yes, it was great to see you again. Keep playing those drum stick thingy over there.
This is like a giant, like the fish thing.
Yeah.
This is a big one.
Yeah, with like no ridges, so it's literally just like clickety
still looks like a
clackety.
fish?
Yeah, it's still a fish. That's incredible.
What are those things
It
actually
looks like
called?
a snake.
What?
The little, the
fish?
scrapey things that are always shaped like a fish.
A Wiro.
Oh, okay.
I would have called it a fish.
We all call it. Yeah, it's colloquially the fish for white people.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, well, that's us. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
whitest did you know?
I'm going back to the silk way or whatever.
Whispering loom.
Yes, the whispering loom. Yes.
So yeah, Creed, everybody's Creed. Crimson. Too many C's, I think. Crimson is hanging out and goes, "Mr. Creed, are you ready to proceed?"
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to stop Mr. Harrowell. As
No imposition whatsoever.
great guy.
I met a Kokazuran merchant while we were in there.
You met a
yesterday.
what?
A merchant from Kokazura.
All right.
I didn't learn a whole lot about where that is.
Oh, okay. Well, any information you could glean?
He doesn't speak our language very well. Mm-hmm. Well, I'll talk to him and we'll see where we go from there.
Smash cut the conversation was just gunk bog.
Jesus Christ.
No, please no. Okay.
Don't be stick man.
So you guys enter, and the inside of the Whispering Loom, it is a high-end, dimly lit building made to sort of look like you're inside a large tent. It has these long draping sort of curtains hanging, pitched from the ceiling to the walls. You see bolts of fabric sort of cascading down as like samples. And you see a few humanoids moving around as sellers, merchants. It's not super busy. It's kind of hushed tones, but you hear some string music being played in the background. But as you're led through, there's like cushions, there's sofas for reclining, and there's quite a few people who have stopped here to rest from walking around outside in the marketplace. Crimson kind of like leads the way straight through. and you see a couple of the employees kind of like curtsy towards him as he walks past, and he does a little salute. You follow him?
Yeah, I'll also follow.
He leads you to a sort of alcove where you see a very strangely dressed man. Crimson goes, Mr. Creed, this is the Kokazuran merchant I was telling you about. The man has a sort of different facial structure than you're used to seeing in people you're familiar with. And he goes, hello.
Ah, you must be the Kokazuran.
Hello. Yes.
Very nice to meet you. I'm Creed Mangella.
Hello, Creed.
Businessman at large, as it were.
Hello, Creed.
What brings you over here, Mr. What can I call you again?
Crimson kind of looks at him and looks at you. He goes, I didn't ask a name. I'm sorry. The merchant kind of looks to you and then looks to Crimson and goes, Anushka.
Anushka, that's quite a name you got there.
Hello.
Well, hello to you. And he's gonna try to mimic the greeting that he gave to Creed.
The
I thought
Did he just do-
there was some kind of motion or that he.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we could do that. Yeah, I like that. Give me a, I'm going to call it a persuasion check, just as like a...
Be more like performance to see if he gets the motion right.
Remember that scene with starring Daniel Radcliffe in that one film where he plays.
Yeah. I think what happens is he doesn't, like this guy maybe talks with his hands.
Fuck.
Like there's...
Christ, dude.
It's all right.
I swear to God.
It's all right. This is really funny.
God damn it.
I think Creed cups his balls.
This is a handshake of my people.
Well, you don't sweat much for a fat guy, don't you?
You just lean in for a kiss. Murder, I miss you. Okay, hey, good. Let me reel this in. This just represents you like doing a faux pas.
That's a
Anushka kind of like puts his hands to his chest and like takes a step back for a minute, and Crimson raises his hands. He goes, no, not like that.
Creed didn't hear that, and since he critically failed at this moment, he's going to double down in that instance. Until Crimson has to physically intervene.
well, Creed, please.
What? I thought I was. I was
we were good.
He was so friendly.
So, I don't think he needed that kind of convincing. But anyway,
God damn it,
Mr. Anushka, I apologize, but I didn't ask your name yesterday. But Mr. Creed here is the individual I was telling you about that could serve as the fixer for your needs. Because he was a little cagey about this, so like maybe going forward he may not be as. But he kind of looks you up and down, trying to size you up.
Hey, I understand. It's definitely a misstep on my part. Won't happen again. I'm a man of upstanding stature, and I do hope we can, through some diplomatic means.
He gives you a curt nod, and then sort of like pulls a curtain aside and to lead into another meeting area. Inside is a low table with some like futons laid on the ground, just like the cushions themselves. Anushka kind of like stands next to it and sort of like gestures down for you to like take a seat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sit.
On the table, you see a ledger that the Verdant Dominion is trying to set up a meeting for a buyer for the map to Fort Brightstone. It was made by the Order of Boundless Horizon, but it's sort of a contract up in the air. And Mr. Anushka is trying to get a Wild Dawn agent to buy it before the Dominion agent does. What this would mean is that if the Verdant Dominion... give me an investigation check.
9.
Okay. What this
Wait.
You have a thing?
It's an 8.
He shoots him in the head.
It's not worth it. Never mind.
Okay.
I have a
Were you thinking about like spending it?
I have a talisman that grants me a 1d4 on a failed ability check.
Oh.
But I wouldn't know if that was failed or not. So.
Crimson Maddox can cast guidance on you.
I don't think I want to use it on that.
Okay, fair. What you glean from this is simply that if the Verdant Dominion manages to line up this purchase, it will strengthen their potential military control over Port Ormuz. If the Wild Dawn get it, that would be more of a balance. The Dominion would maybe have a check in place. So, Anushka, he's not telling you this. But this is what you're piecing together with the details on the table in front of you. So, what you have is the buyer. You have who the buyer is. You have approximately when they need to meet, but it's up to you to sort of put together a game plan of when, where, how. Hey, that's business, baby.
His business. Is there any kind of like urgency on this currently that I could glean from?
In less than a week.
In less than a week, okay. How long does it usually take to repair a pretty popular bar, or what can I piece together from potentially repairing a popular bar like the Pax Verdant?
If they've got everybody working on it, it'd probably be done at the end of the week.
I imagine with Port Ormuz being what it is and Pax Verdant being as popular as it is, I'm sure that could be arranged.
Oh, to try to meet in.
Yeah, so essentially what Creed's thinking right now, just based on what he's seeing, is that that seems like a lot of people come in, a lot of people go. No one's really going to think twice about a couple people just meeting in there at that moment. Just table talk.
Sure.
But he's also not super familiar with anything else, but that seems like a pretty neutral place to meet because it's just kind of a revolving door of people just looking to come in and hang out. Definitely would not at the Rust and Roost because that would just be, yeah.
You can. There's a couple angles you could take this. So I mean, hey, this is your gig. While you're poring over these details, I'm gonna pop over to Mortar.
Okay.
So where are you at? What are you doing?
So at this point, I've spoken to Mr. Orange, not Dr. Orange.
I keep calling him Dr. Orange too. It's okay.
I know. Seems to have a lot of knowledge.
He's worthy of the title.
I know. I was to say he was more
So wise.
He's actually got like
He says so
wise
much
in the
with
ways.
saying so little.
he's actually got like 6 PhDs, but he refuses to be called doctor.
like Richard Garfield. Yeah. He didn't see what the title of the book that Mutt got was, right?
No, Mutt had it like open as he passed you by.
Okay, so I wouldn't have been able to see what it was. He realizes that the time for observing Mutt is kind of over. He's gotten kind of all the information, and he's probably gonna check up on him when we get back there, and possibly try to see what kind of book he got.
Okay.
So in that case, he is going to go, and I think what he'll do is head in the direction of Creed, where he's at, and it might be kind of far away, I'm guessing.
You guys are all in the Silkway district,
Okay.
so
it wouldn't be too far. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna head over towards him. I don't know.
Unfortunately, last time you saw him, he was at Rust and Roost. I don't really.
But would he have gotten the message?
Yeah, what was the time?
Oh,
delay? It was
wait,
an
no.
hour, right?
I feel like it'd be more canonically.
Oh,
accurate.
you know where
Because
Vincent is. You guys
as
have
soon
to
as we
tell that.
left,
Yeah.
as soon as I decided I was going to go hunting,
That's true.
that's when I
You
cast
sent
that
out.
message to him.
Yeah, I feel like it's more.
And that's like an hour delay, wasn't it?
2-hour delay.
It was an hour delay, and then there was some.
Okay, so
It's a 2-hour delay, but it's a 1 hour trip, 2-hour delay. So I'm not sure if he would have gotten the message by now.
I'm in on 700 ping right now.
my Wi-Fi was kind of crappy.
Or is it like gaming in Siberia?
Okay, so he's gonna. I think he's gonna head towards Vincent Nine Lives because he doesn't know where Creed is realistically.
Yeah.
I only know because of this. So, but
Kind of a boring challenge to like. I would rather you guys be able to meet up. The only reason,
Well, what if-
the only hang up I have is that Creed is like doing a kind of a secret thing that he wouldn't like. Mortar popping in randomly wouldn't.
how about
Terribly
it's a
makes
pass by thing?
Well, I feel like wandering around, like you'll find the Granges.
yes, I know.
I've got
That's
something.
fine.
If you're popping out of books and baths, you see that the animal like bazaar is being set up,
Yeah.
and you happen to see a tabaxi in a pirate coat with a bandana up to his forehead with eye holes, kind of like walking past, and you go, that's Vincent.
What is this little runt doing?
Yeah, so like, hey, oh, there he is.
And then for even more convincingness, you see Lagranges.
True, yeah.
What the? It's just this heinous. No offense.
Yeah.
This heinous thing going behind. Like, what the hell?
It's a creature. Like, there's no bones about it.
Yeah. So anyway, so he finds Vincent Nine Lives. Yeah.
Cool. And so you
How
like,
did you know it was me?
How? What did I not know?
As my tail is wagging.
Cool. So you two have met up. We'll pop over to Vincent. We'll see how his search is going. Give me a perception check. Active perception check. Or say you're spending about an hour looking.
That's a 11.
Okay. You do not find the merchant you're looking for. You do find a lot of animal specialists, like veterinarians. You have sort of like animal breed specialists. So you have like dinosaurs. You have like toy dinosaurs. So like for the rich and the elite, they can literally like carry like an iguana that's like the size of their forearm, and it's got like a snub nose and like weird clipped like stubs that are supposed to be ears.
Doberman ears.
Yeah, exactly, like crop tails and like all kinds of weird mutations.
You see a really bedraggled looking dwarf that's a breeder of prize corgis.
It's just desperately trying to keep up with a pack of them. Oh, and they have a sled team.
So one of the corgis is a polar bear.
I forgot. One is made of goo.
I go up to the nearest veterinarian or like, animal handler or whatever.
Sure.
And it's
In
like,
fact, you are approached by what appears to be a specialist. He says, I say, what kind of creature is that?
and I look at him like, excuse me. I have no idea.
Oh, most interesting. He kind of gives it a look over.
It is some kind of a beast.
He says, and that is no doubt of perhaps questionable breeding, or perhaps not. He says, I do have, are you looking to have this animal identified?
More than anything you
He says, oh, I'll do my best. It might cost something, of course, but I have a colleague over in yonder stall. We could walk over. I'll walk over with you because my professional curiosity is piqued.
Before we go, do you know anyone by these descriptions? And I just I try to pour out what he looks like.
Rat fink, shithead.
I mean, yeah, like beggar-looking donkey salesman is about what I think we established.
Yeah, it's like, anybody like these.
Like shirtless. Let's say shirtless, like loincloth wearing.
David Hasselhoff.
I'm gonna let you choose persuasion or insight.
Persuasion.
He's like, you're asking me if I've seen a beggar selling donkeys?
Yes.
No, I don't associate in those circles. Is that where you procured this beast? I don't know why he's like turned the accent up to 100, but he's offended. I guess is what rich people sound like.
Look, the thing is I purchased a donkey, and I think he's a sheep.
A sheep of this caliber would be unusual, but
know.
But yes, my colleague would be able to tell us for sure.
I just hang my head. Yeah, let's go.
Anyway, he leads you over to designer sheep and other animals over this stall, and you see blue sheep, pink sheep, green sheep, all kinds of like different colors, and none of them are as big as Lagrange's, like not even close. As you walk up, an older man with spectacles down to his nostrils is kind of like going over a ledger and talking with either a customer or a client, and a noble woman kind of like, oh, like, laughs off, and he kind of glances over and sees Lagrange's and almost loses his dentures in a heartbeat. He goes, my God, man, what is that thing?
I look at like wages like, don't take offense, my friend. It's like I look at it like, amigo, I came here looking for answers, not insults.
It's not an insult. I just want to know what it is.
He is a very sensitive beast.
He comes over and he kind of touches the fur. He's like, what's on him?
Fur?
Is this blood?
If it is, I don't know where it came from.
He kind of looks around. It's like, it looks like some kind of animal skin was draped on him.
Oh, that I can explain that. It was
Listen, I'll clean him up. You got a silver piece?
if you can tell me what this is.
Well, I need to clean him up first.
Okay. I like fumble around in my pockets and I'm like, here's 2. If you will tell me what this is.
I'll try. And he takes the 2 silver pieces, takes them back. He's like, I'm gonna have my farrier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, yes.
Yes, yes. Nice.
Yes, indeed. The farriers will have him cleaned up. Hang on. The farriers will have him cleaned up and bring him back out. While we have a minute, where did you get this creature? And I assume you just convey it.
Yeah. It's like these rat bastard.
Like whatever the opposite of auspicious meeting you had. He says, listen, just wait by the stall. Your beast will be ready shortly. I have just a little bit of business to attend to, and then we'll try to identify your mystery.
So as he's doing that, with your permission, I want to use the telescope thing that I got, and I just want to search for the one last search.
Just scanning. Give me a perception check.
Please
work.
Please.
No.
That is not the one
he is.
you want.
The beggar wearing a loincloth is not making himself known. Like in this like kind of fancier area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Magia, it says, let me give a gander myself. Let me give a gander myself, sir.
Yeah. You wanna offer it to Mortar?
I said, please be careful with this. This is very important to me.
Play the right.
Like you just hold the end and like chunk it
He
down.
looks at it from the big end.
I know.
Everyone's so small.
Disadvantage. You can get disadvantage. All right, disadvantage. Let's go.
All right, you do it.
Please roll 2 20s.
Be incredible.
5.
Okay.
That'll probably be the one.
Yeah, not seeing
Nothing.
it.
He is holding it from the big end the wrong way.
Wow, there seems to be a gnome. It's really weird.
For a man with gadgets, you're not very good with this one.
He's like, Vincent, when did you get so small?
After a little bit of time,
You were the size of Creed. I like
Wayne
you.
just comes out. His wool fur. You didn't notice before because
Scales.
he has not been cleaned. You notice that he does at the base of his fur hair stuff are in fact little bitty scales. At first, they kind of look like skin growths of some kind, but yeah, like they're hard, like scales. They don't appear near his face, but just sort of on his body. As the farriers sort of bring him out, they kind of stand at a distance. And they're like, "Sir, what is this?"
I wish I knew. It is too big for sheep.
It is Lagrangians.
Wow. Well, that sheep has hardened scales.
Yeah. So he has a mixture of scales, fur, and wool.
And he is not very bright, unfortunately.
Well,
And I proceed to convey the story of how
have
he
you trained
almost. Can you give me tips on how to train such a beast?
well, you could enroll him in our obedience academy.
What is this? Tell me more.
He says, "Follow me." Hit your
fucking shot.
hit your Lagranges.
It was like, come on, my friend. And that is,
Yeah. So he leads you into a sort of tent behind the stalls.
It's like the
And
Pokemon daycare right now.
inside you see an agility course for sheep. And inside you see the most obedient, well-trained sheep. Normally you would expect to see some kind of herding dog, animal, something to like guide them into place but these sheep are doing it on their own. They're forming shapes, they're forming letters, and inside there are bleachers all along the walls, and you see the sheep execute leaps through flaming circles. You see they form a picture, they spell out Port Ormos, and you hear, gentle golf claps every time
There's four of them, and you just hear, young man.
I'm just, my eyes are just wide. The mask just falls from my face, and I'm like, my jaw's just gaped. Mm-hmm. I just reach into my pocket and I just pull out like 8 gold. And I was like, I need these.
You need the sheep.
Scene from Futurama. Shut up and take my money.
Yeah, he's like, I apologize, that's not enough.
I just reached in my. I was like, "What? What do you need? I need to make use of this sheep."
Lagranges or
My leg.
oh, you want him trained?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes, we'll need a contract We'll walk you through it.
Okay, I just like come on, Lagwanges.
He said, I think if he has an aptitude for it, about a week, you can come back and we'll see how he does.
Please, how much is the cost?
Your life.
Your soul. No, it's not that much.
Is he? Are you with me this whole time? What do you think we should do? I put my hand on your shoulder. What are you saying?
I think this might be a lost cause, but do what you want to do.
Don't say that about the Lagwanges.
You know what? This is a unique challenge. I'm going to see what I can do. We'll take good care of him. 8 gold should cover it.
Thank you, my friend.
For 1 week.
Lagwanges. And I just I pet him and clumps of fur just coming off.
No, it does stay on.
Oh, okay.
It's just a weird, stunted looking scale, feather, wool, hair, fur.
Okay, I just I put my head to head. Lagwanges. I will return, but there is hope for you.
I love it.
I forgive you for the sinking sand incident.
He kind of shakes his head.
He's like, but you need to hang in here. Do your best. Don't be dumb. And I just I pat him.
Yeah.
And I reach into my pocket and I give him I don't know, food. What do I have?
Yeah, you had some hay.
Yeah.
Some of
I
that
just
hay for
clump
him.
of face you can do these.
The whole time, Mortar's just rolling his eyes like, "Oh my god, why are we
fucking
doing
donkey."
this?"
He's I spend the money on this man or this donkey. I need him to do something.
Yeah, so Lagwanges will be cared for about a week.
Okay.
Incredible. Okay.
We just have to make many steps so as he can level
Right.
up.
We come back and it's like, you wouldn't believe this. Your Lagwanges is holding an egg.
Who fucked Lagwanges?
No!
What's the next step?
So Mutt. We'll hop over to Mutt.
Yeah, Mutt's.
What'd the Mutt do?
Mutt's read through, he's skimmed through the book. He hasn't read it
I was about to say, how
deeply.
many words per fucking minute this dude do?
Bro, he's
Speed
a robot.
speed
He's
reader.
speed reading. He's getting through this thing. He's cliff notesing it right now.
He finishes the page, he goes, ching!
Yeah, typewriter. So he's
Yeah, we get
he's
it.
been walking through the whole time, and I'd like to imagine that he's sort of just found himself in the circus.
Right, yeah.
And the
yeah.
that was
circuits,
it.
you mean?
The circuits?
Yeah.
Funny. Yeah, we're in
Who
the
wanted the
circle.
poo-poo platter? Sorry,
Best part of Bug's
I
life.
love the Bug's Life so
I'd
much.
imagine he found himself in the petting zoo area.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. We can do that.
Because he was honestly not paying attention. Just
I
sort of
like
walked.
the idea of you're walking and reading, and then you have a brief moment where you look up and you happen to see Mortar and Vincent kind of going in to the tent.
I
whatever.
hear Lagwanges.
Oh, I know
Smell
that,
him.
I know that sound. You smell.
Does he start taking commands in German now?
That'd be incredible. Cool. So Mutt is going to reunite with the crew. What about Creed?
I think we should resolve or give me some options or something to talk about
Yeah, we can
out of table so Creed can decide what to do in,
Yeah.
in terms of the meeting place.
Yeah, we
I
can
don't
go.
want to feel shoehorned.
Yeah.
Not that I give a fuck, honestly. I'm just here to chill, but
Yeah. I'm trying to give you opportunities.
I'm just here to chill and take over the whole frontier with my own company that I want to
yeah,
make.
I'm trying to
but-
give you some opportunities to start your network, start the
Yeah,
business thing.
I just don't want to keep going back to Packard and if there's other things that he could do that Creed would know about that I don't know about because I'm just a boy right now.
I'm doing my best to yes and.
You're just a boy in the world.
And if it has to be something else, I'm cool with that because
No.
I don't give a shit.
I don't think Pax,
But I like Creed.
So Pax Verdant right now, meeting there would be like meeting at a construction site.
Yeah.
Not a bad
Why
thing.
didn't? Because you said end of the week, so I didn't know what that would do. But
Yeah.
Creed,
So they want the meeting kind of sooner rather
Yeah.
than later. If you push it off, they may be willing to be convinced, but you run the risk of having that.
yeah, I'm not trying to do that, but
Okay.
that's why I was
Okay.
trying to get other options before
Yeah.
anything happened.
So
Because
I think the challenge here is that they're looking to you for the options.
yeah, and Creed might know, but out of game,
You're saying
me
the
might
player
not
does
know
not.
because
Okay.
we've not been to as many locations in the city.
Well, we could talk about kinds of places that you would
Yeah.
want to do this.
So,
I don't know. You could maybe get these guys involved too.
well, yeah, because I was going to be thinking about what I'm going to be doing right now, and because I'm still in the meeting while all this other stuff is happening. So, in game, I would be thinking about other places to go, but in my head, I'm thinking more public, where a meeting of people wouldn't be as. I wouldn't have to.
wouldn't be, like,
I wouldn't have
suspicious.
to look secretive. I would just be like, oh, I'm just having dinner with somebody or having lunch with somebody at the cafe.
Yeah.
Or but that's the
Frankly,
thing.
I really want to workshop it with you. Mm-hmm. I kind of want
that's
you to
why-
do it with the party though.
Yeah, because I do want to talk to them as well, but
Okay.
I just DM talk like I just didn't know what Creed would know about the city in terms of like
This
Well,
would be.
I mean,
This would be fun if like Creed were in a one-on-one like D&D campaign. Like absolutely, I would like do this 100%. But I think this would be best served as like a use your personal network
Yeah.
of people you're closest to.
cool.
I mean, just knee jerk though. While we're on the subject, looking at the map, like a good place to do that would be probably the docks because that's like where you do that kind of stuff in real life. You know, there's like several dockyards.
Well, how about I come out of the fucking room and then I ask that?
How about you come out of the
question
fucking closet and kiss me on the face?
Kiss him in the face.
I know. That's how this works.
to- Not anymore.
So
It's a thruple now.
We're a polycule.
I know, but machine? What is that even called now?
A Hitachi.
So I'm not going to roleplay this part,
Yeah,
but the merchant will just want some word by tomorrow morning. He would like to hear at least like most of the plan.
I'll give you my card. Meet me here, or meet me at.
It's like a raven wing, right?
Yeah, it's like a little raven wing there.
Cool. So
Anushka, it was really nice. I'm going to roll again to see if I can
unfuck yourself.
unfuck that grabbing his nutsack.
Sure. Is that better? No, what is that?
Yes, it's marginally better.
Okay.
2.
It's literally twice as good. It's literally 2 times better than what you did. I think you leave thinking you nailed it. For sure. Crimson like lingers behind a little bit.
I imagine
and he
Anushka's just so polite that
Crimson just goes, he's a professional. You get it. And it just leaves to like follow after you. And the merchant just kind of like chuckles, like shakes his head a little bit.
what was his race again? The
That was where he's from. I don't think that was his. I don't think we ever asked.
He looks different. He looks odd compared to what you're.
Does he look like a
seeing.
human?
He is he's
you're fine.
human. Kokazura.
How do I
Well, at least
spell
she got
that?
consent.
It's
You know
from
what I mean?
Kokazura.
How do I spell that?
Kokazura. Kokazura.
It's a Beach Boy song.
Yeah.
Key Largo, Montego. Baby, why don't we go?
Hello, Kokazura.
Tom Cruise movie.
All right. Cool. I will exit the area. I'm going to do a quick look to see if I noticed I was either followed or if anybody was kind of watching around.
Give me a perception.
They 13.
Yeah, you don't notice anybody tailing you.
Cool.
Yeah, you leave. You notice there's a pretty big tent that says Sheep Show.
Crimson, maybe I don't understand what a sheep show is from where I've been, but I think this looks pretty interesting.
My curiosity is piqued.
Let's go take a look over here, see what we got.
Yeah, if I know anything, I'd be willing to bet Vincent would be at a sheep show.
Oh,
It's kind of a sheep show.
He's got quite the I'm very interested in said sheep show. Yeah, you guys make it there. Hey, everybody, the gang's back together, boys.
And I'd probably, you would not believe what I got. Like wine just enrolled in. And I just like proceed to tell him everything.
Obedience Academy.
Yes, Legranges will be of use to us.
Wow.
the Sheep
Never thought I'd see
Obedience
the day.
Academy
I mean-
for Extraordinary Animals.
Professor Xavier Sheep. It's like a short sheep in a wheelchair.
They just cripple him.
Captain Sheep Card over here.
Incredible.
Number 1.
I'm gonna get everybody kind of looking around. I was like, hey fellas, while we were all, I guess, at the sheep show, Vincent, what's going on here? My curiosity is piqued, though, I will admit.
Yeah, please do explain. I just happened to look up from my book and saw you were here doing I don't know what.
The next time you see Languages, he will be legendary.
I mean, he's
Say
already
less. Listen, gentlemen, I got a proposition for you.
I don't know if you've heard about me, Mr. Creed, but I'm not that kind of man.
You're not a man,
You got me there.
so I can have you any way I need it.
I'm
not
blushing.
touching it.
I'm blushing underneath my fur.
So, gentlemen, I went to Yardley with I miss Yardley so much.
Now, don't kill me, man.
Listen, fellas, it's not easy for me to say, but I had a meeting with a merchant here around, and I need to set up a meeting with a VIP. I'm looking to get a map, and I believe the Wild Dawn is looking to get this before I do.
If I'm not mistaken, is that not your current means of employment anyway?
It is.
Is that a subject that I shouldn't cross right now? If you were trying to double cross your employer.
No, I'm not trying to double cross anything, but
Gotcha.
I got this weird letter at the hotel, and I was debating on showing everybody the letter, but he's gonna kind of bring it out a little bit pensively, just so everyone can kind of see. I joined this group because I could make more of a difference rather than sowing more seeds of it seems violence almost right now. It almost seems like a coup.
I understand what you're coming from. I mean, that's the Wild Dawn. The one that you speak of is a Wild Dawn that I participated in. A little bit of chaos, but more so helpful chaos. This note does not seem to be quite so beneficial to most. It appears, correct me if I'm wrong, but my takeaway from this is that the Wild Dawn is claiming responsibility for the bombing yesterday.
It seems so, but I don't know why they would do such a thing.
Now, in your opinion, you've only been in the Wild Dawn for a day, and I never was really a part of it, but do you feel as this is the whole kit and caboodle here, or you feel like this might be a renegade faction within the organization?
I don't know. That's why I'm trying to kind of piece some of this together, because there's a map that the Dominion wants, and I'm trying to facilitate this meeting right here with a potential buyer, but I would like to keep that map. Does anyone have any objections to that?
You had me at map.
You've got my sword.
That's kind of cool.
So
Since
go ahead.
you have these details, because I didn't.
Yeah.
I can put some of this together for you between sessions. This map in particular, worth no less than 1,000 gold. It is a very valuable route, and kind of as we talked about previously, the way the wilds work in the frontier is that if you map a consistent route, because of the changing nature of the environment, a consistent route is pretty much worth its weight in gold. So that is the kind of product that you'd be facilitating the purchase of. That's all.
Just a consistent route. And
It sounds like kind of simple, and why would it be worth
Yeah.
so much? But the ability to get your stuff from point A to point B safely in the wilds just can't be overstated.
yeah. Really, what I'm trying to ask is, I need a route, and I need some cartographers. It looks like I have some of that here, and it also, I think I need a head of security.
You've got a cartographer in me, brother.
I'm
Woody.
good.
You got a map in me.
If you need security, I'll be the backseat.
If you need me, and then I jump around
And my axe!
I go, and then I fall down.
And my
I look at the look that he has in his eyes. I think he needs you more than he's willing to say.
Okay.
You have my sword and my bow and my dinker tool.
beautiful.
Do you need my flasks? So I'm glad I got everyone's support right here, but I'm feeling a little bit trepidatious about continuing with this, but I feel like it might be the right move. I definitely don't want to abandon the Wild Dawn, but what I feel like the Wild Dawn has represented recently is not what the Wild Dawn should be.
Well, now, if you remember my original modus operandi when we landed on this rock we call Port Olmos, one thing that I know about the Wild Dawn more than anything else is that it is very decentralized. And what that means is there is no central organization. So if there is an aspect of the people that call themselves the Wild Dawn that may be leading this charge to disrupt everything, there may equally be a faction of the Wild Dawn looking to disrupt their operations, if for no other reason to gain the glory themselves. It's a bit of a mess over there. And as you saw with our brief encounters with them on the trails out in the wilds, they can be hot-headed, temperamental. For every member of the Wild Dawn is a new reason to hate something or someone. So it does not surprise me that this is possible from the Wild Dawn, but it would also not surprise me that there are powerful factions within the Wild Dawn that are as keen to prevent this from escalating as the Dominion may be.
I think I may need to find some so we don't destabilize everything, but also I wouldn't mind making a buck or two here and there too. You know what I mean? Question.
Someone's got a bottle of Grange as a friend.
A special friend.
one of the equivalents to like old Jack Flagstaff, would that be Maeve Iron Shot? Okay. It's like it might be a long shot, but maybe I can try to find Maeve.
Is she an attaché of sorts that would give us more information about all this? I mean, is it there?
Who is this man?
The fuck?
I mean, you know that she's attaché? That we can maybe figure out what's going on, you know?
It may be. It might be a long shot trying to get an audience with them, but in the meantime, I need to figure out where to get this, where to meet up with this map. But I also need to get a plan, so I can have you as my cartographer.
Now, if I can lend some advice from my own Wild Dawn days before you guys landed here, we obviously used to meet at the Pax Verdant, but that seems to be out of the question. It's a bit obvious if we're going to meet up there, but a good fallback position was to find one of the many sets of the docks that were around and meet up in a pretty busy area within the docks, because people just kind of mill around. A lot of stuff coming in, going out off the boats and things like that. So it's not too hard to let yourself get blended into the environment if you're down there by the docks.
We need to not be followed. Vincent, I need you to make sure that we don't have anybody messing up our little plan over here. And Mortar,
Tinker.
I think that what I can try to do is maybe create some tools of some sort that maybe help in this way. I'm not sure what those are at this moment because I have to figure out what those are realistically.
Table Duck, we haven't gone over to do it.
I haven't talked to the Tinker Tools yet. The Tinker Tools have not revealed to themselves what they're going to make.
So, I'm sorry, just walk me through really quick. Vincent is providing sort of like physical security.
Security, yeah. He's been training.
Yes.
He's been training.
It's established.
We have a cartographer to help us kind of figure out a route with the map.
Okay. Kind of establishing a perimeter type kind of thing. Yeah. Okay. And then,
I mean, I was thinking, as an artificer, you could very easily make like little traps, like sound traps and stuff like that.
That's kind of my goal. I think we should save that maybe for when we have more information about it. Unless you're cool with doing it now.
No.
My phone's a little dead. That's why.
Oh, you're good. We're like in the making the plan stages. They literally just want you to make the plan.
Yeah.
And then
Maybe what we can do, guys, is kind of determine what kind of things we need. And then that could be a good way to kind of foray what materials I have.
Well, it seems like I need a meeting place where we got that established.
meeting place.
I need someone to kind of keep an eye out. I'd like the morning. I'd like to be up in the morning here.
So we don't have some very specific things. I kind of just come to things that kind of come to my head when I thoughts of that. So if it's the things I'm thinking are just rather small. I don't think we need real big things. I think maybe we just need things to stray attention from us so that we can do the things that we need to do.
Table talk. While he does trust kind of everyone a little bit more in this circle right here, he's still a little bit weary of Crimson. Not because like just of anything other than just he hasn't really had any other experiences with Crimson other than just walking around town with him. So
yeah, that's fair.
He kind of needs he needs some more busy work for Crimson.
Okay.
To kind of see him away from somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, he literally is aligned with the Dominion.
Yeah, so I don't want to have this conversation where Crimson's kind of like nearby.
Yeah.
I guess I should have prefaced it with that beforehand.
You would tell him to go away?
Not go away in so many words, but kind of give him a chore chart to do where
Go
it's
buy us some cotton candy.
Yeah, give me a.
it's not habit forming.
Do you want to deceive him, or do you want to
I want to
persuade him?
I want to be honest with him, but
Honesty would be. I don't want you to hear.
You're right. You're
this
right. You're
right
right.
now.
So
Yeah.
you know what? Yeah, persuasion probably would be
Let's do deception.
essentially give him
Or okay.
another. Probably. I guess deception because
Deception.
ultimately.
Oh, you got a D12.
Is that why you've been rolling so low?
No, that's not why. I guarantee if I get a D2.
There you go.
So I guess probably deception
It's
would
hard
be would be just to give him like something that would be helpful, but not.
Yeah, the deception is like, hey, I need. Are you saying that? Hey, I need you for this critical task.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a 13.
that's not bad. We don't have to roleplay the whole thing. Just tell me like, what are you having him do? Like,
Yeah, look. So for this meeting here, I need you to get X amount of things. Kind of essentially take him on a not wild goose chase, but stop here, stop here, stop here, and
Yeah.
stop here.
sure.
You could easily send him to the library and he'd be in there like all day. Try to tell him like we need a map of the docks district.
Yeah, I need a map of the docks. I need a map of a couple of the restaurants nearby, and then a couple. If you can get like a dossier on maybe a couple of the other business owners around that area, just so that we can.
Should I be worried about being tailed? Perhaps.
You should always be worried about being tailed.
In that case, I'll cast Pass Without Trace, and so he's going to cast that on himself, which gives him a plus 10 bonus to stealth checks.
Well, it's like reading his book and he's like, wait, where the hell did Crimson go?
Who are you?
It's like those camouflage pictures.
Yeah, and then he's gonna leave.
He casts Pass Without Trace and just puts on a real tree camo jacket. That's it. That's
I was
what it is.
picturing with a
Just
ghillie suit.
sprays some like buck spray. It would be lost in the sheep circus tent. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, he goes off to do his assigned task.
Cool.
Yeah. So you guys are good to keep planning. It sounds like you guys have like the beginnings of a plan, the concept of a plan. I guess, frankly, where would you want this to? Let me write this down.
So at the
You want
dock,
this to take place at the dock.
at the
low
docks, I imagine there would be some kind of places to sit, somewhat public, maybe a couple little pubs here and there.
So the low docks is the district. We'll narrow down where specifically. Time, you said morning.
Yeah, morning. A little later than dawn. I
Okay.
don't want them to be super tired.
Sure. Say first light.
Yeah.
I'm just overcomplicating it by not using time, like digits.
How about 8 o'clock?
Yeah. And
Kind of
then
a construct, you know what I mean?
7:57 a.m.
Yes.
1 millisecond.
that's it. Security. Is it Mutt and Mortar doing like perimeter?
Well, I was the map expert.
Yeah, I'm doing perimeter. I'm doing perimeter stuff.
I'd be willing to help with I can just
Okay.
assist on small tasks and
When I say perimeter, you're like mapping out like physically where you guys are meeting. Like, is that?
oh yeah,
that
I
was
can
my
do
understanding.
that. He was like
Oh.
being preparing for like alarms and like little like those little silent alarm things or whatever.
Okay, you're helping Mortar with that.
I can or I can do anything else.
So my intention was Vincent is heading security of just kind of the area, getting
Physical looking.
Yeah, I'm like looking for
anything
like.
that's gonna
I
happen.
think the idea of me being a map expert was when the actual map gets there and I like check it out for authenticity. that kind
I
of
thought
thing.
any kind of information presented would be like, hey, this would be
Okay.
where things would get transported. This is how your path would be just fine because obviously Creed doesn't have full knowledge of the wilds like
Okay,
Mutt would.
so Mutt is there to
Mutt
like
is more of like a credibility
make sure
enhancer
the buyer
and
is
say,
not
hey,
getting fleeced.
Yeah,
Is that
I got my
okay.
jeweler's glass.
Okay.
not necessarily like a neutral party, but like someone Rick Harris would call in to be like,
I got a guy.
yeah. I got a guy
I
that
give you $3.
My thing would
This
be
is Jimi Hendrix's guitar that he burnt on stage. $250.
my thing would be that he's discovering the perimeter. He would tell me where to put like either traps
Get
or
some time to
bells or
scope it out.
signals.
Yeah.
So I would need his information from him first before I did anything.
Yeah,
But
that's what I'd imagine myself doing. That I'd look for areas, vulnerability, things like that.
So Vincent and Mortar are going to work together.
Yeah.
Perimeter. I'm calling it perimeter security.
I would also put an asterisk in there. I would say, hey, y'all, keep an eye on Crimson. If you see him, we need a much bigger signal.
Makes sense.
He is a little hard to spot at the time.
Yes, I know. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But
One thing I will say is that I can craft a signal whistle. According to my Tinker Tools,
Yes.
they told me I can do that.
Yes, you can.
They speak to me. I'm so delirious as a hermit that the Tinker Tools start to speak to
they
me.
speak to me.
My friend, you need to get out more. I think this is the perfect environment for you.
I think I need to get out less, actually. You know? Deeper conversations. More information.
I think that's it. I think we can go. You want to spend the rest of the day sort of planning into the next morning. You send these details off to the merchant. You tell them, Lodox, we're working out a specific place. It's going to be morning first light. These are my people doing security, map verification, perimeter security. You get a response. That all looks great. Thanks for your work. Let me know when you've nailed down the specific location and the day. And, he says, sooner the better. So let's go.
Before you go too far,
Yeah.
since it's at the end of the day and we weren't using it,
The orb.
the orb,
Okay.
I want to see where the guy who
Ooh, okay.
I want
I need
to
to
try
roll.
to scry the.
I feel like we can. I feel like we can wind down the session with some
This would be a good
some cold blooded murder in our eyes.
scrying
Some Walter White shit right now.
on a failed save. Okay, I think he failed. Yeah, he fails the save. So you get an invisible sensor within 10 feet of the target. You can see and hear through the sensor as if you were there. The sensor moves with the target, remaining within 10 feet of it for the duration. And it is duration up to 10 minutes. So you're going to get 10 minutes.
So I have 10 minutes where I know where he's at
Right.
within 10 feet of me.
You're going to see. No. You.
You're within 10 feet of
You
him.
get a 10. You get a camera 10 feet away from him.
Oh.
That you're looking at him through the orb.
Okay. Do I know where he's at? Do I recognize the environment?
I have to give you a vignette for 10 minutes of what this dude is doing. And what time of day are you doing this?
It would have been at the end of the day. I noticed that everyone's kind of like settling down, and it's like now that I know that it's not going to be a wasted day, I want to see. So I'd imagine it's like when sun's going down.
At that time, first of all, you see the guy. He's wearing a loincloth, shirtless. He's got kind of a head wrap on. From where you can see, you can't immediately make out where he is, but you see that he is working with some animals. They appear to be not like Lagranges, but they're like some donkeys and some sheep, and he appears to be moving them in some kind of alley.
Okay.
He appears to be hunkered down. Doesn't look like he's noticed that you're watching him through the orb. He's sort of hunkered down, moving them through, kind of shuffling them into a back alley, perhaps some kind of like hidden passageway of some kind, and then they're being funneled into a like single file line. As you continue to watch, you see that he moves towards the back of a stall that you're certain is the back of one of the Silkway stalls.
Do I know roughly how to get there? Like within.
It would take some searching. To find it immediately would be a miracle, but not impossible. Gameplay wise, to get it, I would need a successful perception check. You're so fast, I'm not going to require an athletics check to make you like get there in time. But I would need a pretty good. I'm going to ask for an perception or investigation, up to you.
It would probably be perception.
Okay.
16?
Okay. About 6 minutes of you watching him pass, and then you happen to see a vendor that you recognized. And so you know the general area of where this might be.
Okay.
We didn't establish exactly where you are. Are you at the Lodox helping scout this out? The night of, or
It's the night of. Yeah.
If you wanted, your burning hatred of this could made you slip through the cracks and miss something in your.
yeah. I mean, we can say you're in the Silkway still. Let's say you're sort of in the central square. So you know the general direction. We'll say it's southeast.
Does
Southeast
anybody see me?
quadrant. The bazaar is winding down. There's way less, like people have retired to their homes or for after parties types of things. And like a lot of the merchants are cleaning up. Most of the animals have been put away in the stables for the evening. And like the ones that are still here are sort of being packed up. So like as you're looking in the orb, you see that this guy is moving animals to be packed away, as well as like physically around you, you see the same thing is happening.
Okay. I just go to the nearest, vendor, someone, and I was like, "Excuse me, can you help me? I'm trying to find my friend. He's a man in loincloth and shirtless. He wears a wrap like this."
The vendor kind of looks
like,
at your orb. It's like,
no, I imagine I put the orb, like I concealed it. That
Okay.
I should have specified that. Like I wasn't like coming up to him like,
no, it's not like a big deal. Are you asking me about a worker, like a laborer?
no, it was a vendor, someone who specializes in animals.
Somebody selling in this market would have to be better dressed than in a loincloth.
Thank you for your time. I'm going to go to like just
I'm gonna say that was like half a minute to talk, and then it took 6 minutes to find the guy you recognized. The 7th minute was the conversation. So you've got about 3 minutes.
So I'm not
Scrap
very
notes.
smart with reading, but
Okay.
I want to try something. I'm gonna get my gun. I'm gonna point it in the sky. I'm gonna shoot it.
Someone tackles you immediately. A guard pins you to the ground. You're not trying that. Not after yesterday. Wild Dawn sympathizer, and he spits right next to you.
Do I recognize this guard?
Can Mutt help at all? We're together still, right?
I thought you guys were in the Lodocks doing your plan, and then he stayed behind in the Silkway to
Okay,
scribe.
if
Yeah,
that's
Creed is absolutely not fucking there.
fair enough.
Yeah.
I wasn't clear when you said. Yeah. Anyway,
Okay. We're gonna have to smash cut. We'll come back to you in a second.
Okay.
did he get his shot off, or did he just pull his gun out?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
So you guys are in the Lodocks. You guys are doing your plan.
Yeah, we're prepping the plan for the morning.
Hoping my head of
This is
security is going to be just fine.
And
my
totally
house.
not in jail for pulling a gun out in a crowded place.
Oh, I thought it was like people were kind of dying down.
You are in the center of the richest district in Port Ormos.
Oh,
And he pulled out a gun and went to shoot it in the air and hoped that somebody was not going to stop you.
Yes, pulling out my stealth pistol.
You're so lucky Creed's not here to see you.
Are you recording right now? Okay, cool. Simmons. Hey, roll me over. Simmons. Hey, guess what? I'm a pickle. I'm Pickle Krog. It's the Salty Boys. And I will always love you. And truly, it's not bourbon. And etching.